Let me catch my breath, okay, let's hit 'em. While I show these brothers how to let her like talking in rhythm. Talking in rhythm.
Welcome back to Talking in Rhythm. I'm your co-host, Carmen Keys.
And I'm Body the Beast. Every beauty need a beast.
Hey. So we
That's
are
it.
missing a couple folks tonight. So keep them uplifted. They will be back very, very soon.
Some
So
might be in jail.
we're not gonna wish nothing bad on that. We
But your phone
hopefully
is
not.
going to voicemail in the middle of the day and you're not responding to a group chat. You don't leave your phone dead and it's peak hour, it's 7 hours, this booty call hour. Y'all just keep this free vanity. I just want to be the first one to say it.
Why are we like that? As soon as somebody's phone go to voicemail for like you caught them back to back, oh, they must be in jail.
You
Like
gotta
that's the
be,
first thing we
cause we
go
black.
to.
If any one of my partner's phone going, and then you gotta think about it, your phone now. It's like your money. It's like your everything.
It
Everything
is.
digital.
It
Well,
is.
almost everything. Everything digital. I mean, for real. I mean, even my porn went from VHS to my phone.
Oh, wait a minute.
My
You was
my credit card. I go to the ATM and just swipe my credit card.
yeah. Everything is digital, right? And like, um, it's funny you say that, right? Because it's a lot of hoopla going around about the digital ID, like overseas, right?
Uh,
I think people get in uproar when they hear digital, right? Like, oh, this is going digital. Like, oh my God, no, I'm not gonna do that. But you're already in the matrix per se, right? Like
yeah.
you have a cell phone, you're in it. There's no way out. Vietnam recently, I guess within the last week or so, they have not canceled, but they are holding or froze roughly around 80 million accounts
Uh,
because they're refusing to utilize the digital ID, and they're trying to force them to do so because they're saying that that's going to be the only way that you can get a job, access your money, all of these things, right?
so everybody gonna have to have a phone.
Well, they also stated that they will make a way that if you don't have a smartphone, right? Because not everybody can afford that and afford a monthly bill.
My phone
Um,
still. I got a flip phone.
oh, you got a flip phone? Oh, you old school.
Shit,
You real old school.
shit.
Old school pimp.
My money's still back in them days where bread was 5 cents. Bring us back.
Yo, bring us back for real.
For real.
Yeah, that is crazy.
So
I
they're
ain't
gonna have
seen
a
a flip
way.
phone in a long time now that you brought it up. I'm
I can
like,
show you one right
do
now.
they still sell those for
What?
real?
And it's on Straight Talk. But look, they what about to say? The shit. Trying to be a streamer. They digital. The
Right.
you say if they don't have a phone, what they gonna use?
So they are looking at making trying to create some type of digital ID, which I really don't know what that looks like in my brain, and when I'm trying to vision that, right? Like without your smartphone, then that's just a regular ID. I
Or you just
assume,
or
right?
you just gonna have a card that scans, which could have just had your ID information on it.
Right. So
But
I
you know
I
what?
I
I
don't
know
know
what it
what that
is.
looks like.
It's gonna stop all them fakes.
Well, that's what they're saying, right? Because they're saying that it's so many scamming of like money out of the banks and people using being able to replicate your ID and all of that and to be able to get things in other people's name. That's what they're saying that is going to solve that, but I think it's going to make it worse, right? So they're saying that there will be alternatives. The UK is also pushing for them to do that as well. Um the main person behind this is the CEO of Oracle. Oracle is an application, a software application. Most people don't know what it is, but like if you've worked in corporate or whatever or used any type of HR software,
Mm.
it's like the back end of it. So that's what Oracle is. They're a huge company. They've been around for hella years, like since the beginning of IT, like technology, seriously.
Mm.
So we'll see how that goes. But I know that people are in uproar saying that, oh well, it'll come to the US. But again, we're already using that. Like we're
I mean, we
already
always
chipped.
late.
because
Yeah,
Apple
nah.
Pay, you go and tap your phone to go pay. You're not using your debit cards. You put everything in your wallet. You put your boarding pass in your wallet.
Yeah, they got a mobile passport. When I
Yes.
be walking around, they be like mobile passport or US passport.
Yes.
I be like, dang, I need a mobile passport because
Right. That's
my book be getting a little flimsy.
man, who you telling?
Then I heard you know what? They not even putting stamps in your book no more.
Well,
So now when I be flexing, be like, yeah, I'm stamped up. They not even doing stamps no
they
more.
do though, but here's the thing, because I experienced this recently. It just depends on which lane you go into. So me and my man had went out the country, and
I
where
heard
he
her say
went
her
through
man. Oh, go ahead.
when he went through customs when we got there,
Mm.
they didn't stamp his, but I went through a different line and they stamped mine. So I just think it just depends on which lane you go into. I do know that some countries aren't, but I don't know. It's a here. I don't know. It's weird how some people are getting their stamp, some aren't. Like
No,
mine is getting stamped.
I saw something where they saying they're going to do away with the
Oh,
stamps. Yeah, I
really?
seen that. I read that and I was like, dang. Cause like,
Well,
when you
that's
when you get your passport
crazy.
and you travel, unlike some people, you know what I'm saying? I always see them on the net, but not on no plane. You know how you like I be seeing them on something but not in the bank.
Right.
Yeah, but in the club, but not in the bank. But now, you be like, shit, open your book or show me your stamps.
Right.
Now they ain't stamping it no more. So I'm like, dang, what I need a book for?
No,
So might well go to the mobile
yeah,
what's call it.
I
But yeah, you should
agree.
look it up. They definitely talking about they finna do away with the stamps,
Yeah,
and that's
that's
something
crazy.
recent. And then I remember because you know I'm not into politics and voting and stuff, but you said it's around the season.
Yes.
And see, I might have missed something. I'm gonna let you elaborate more, but this what I do know. They said ecstasy coming back, and it's staying open to 4 o'clock in the
Is
morning.
it though, for
I'm
real?
back outside. What? They got casting
That used
calls
to
and
be my
everything.
spot. I ain't
That's what
gonna
I'm
lie
saying.
to
Once
you.
they shut it
It
down
was
at 2,
outside, was
everybody like, what we gonna
outside.
do?
For real,
So
for
that
real.
must mean there's some new laws that, of course, I don't know about is being passed again or being voted on.
Well, to that point, because November is coming up, and I want to clarify what I stated last week. Yes, midterm elections are next year, next November, but there is still state and local um legislation going on for you to vote this November. So make sure you register by, I think, October 26th. So yes, so to your point, this is why state and local is very important, because if you want things like that, like your favorite spots to stay open or to stay open late, this is why you need to get in politics.
Yeah.
But I want to touch on that a little bit, right? I know a lot of people, including yourself,
Mm-hmm.
say things like, "Oh, well, I'm not into politics and things of that nature," but you kind of are and don't even know it, right? Because politics touch everything in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Politics touch your money, right? Politics touch um how you're able to move around freely, like in certain cities and things in that nature. Like all of that is
Yeah,
politics.
like
Your
how you can ride
groceries,
around with the Draco and stuff.
all of that, right? Like you being able to carry with or without a license, all of that is politics, right? Your groceries, your gas, um, everything is politics.
And see, that's why I
Everything.
keep a friend like you. So like you stay political,
Yes.
and then when we talk, you just catch me up.
Well, what, well, what if you don't have a friend like me though?
I'll go find one.
Oh gosh.
Unfortunately, I don't have that problem. So you know that we need to vote, and because you told us something last week about. See, I already forgot.
See,
Remind
yeah,
me.
you do need me. You do need me.
I do. What would you remind us last week?
I think it was just to vote, to make sure you go out and vote, and just a reminder that your vote does count, because if you don't vote, as to how the craziness that's going on now with the right and the left, the Republicans and the Dems,
Oh, the
yeah,
reps and the Dems.
yeah, yes, the gang members,
Yeah.
should we say?
What you gang bang? I
Right.
mean, you know what I'm saying? When I gang. Nah,
No, but
so everything going digital.
yeah.
That should just ain't I voting digital, or is that not digital yet?
No, well, I think Trump is trying to get rid of altogether mail-in votes. So like elderly people and things like that. So they used to could do like a drive-through, like they go to the certain post and drive through and kind of mail drop box, or they can actually mail it in. They would request for the form to be sent to their home
Mhm.
and they can mail it off. I think he's trying to get rid of that.
Hey,
But
so old folks ain't gonna be able to vote if they can't leave the house.
or
What
people
about
who
all the
are
people that's on hospice or what's this called?
that well, not well, I don't know about hospice, but people that are in like rural areas
Or
that don't
no,
have a
what's that?
car,
What's that? Where all them old folks live?
a senior
Citizen
citizen
home. What about
home.
all them people? How they vote?
If they don't get to the polls, then their vote
That's what I'm
just not
saying.
going to count.
They gonna load them up with a van. You know, half of them can't walk and stuff.
But I think that's going to be to their demise because those are the people who are really still voting, right? A lot of younger folks aren't. Well, I won't say that, but it's a lot. It's a lot
Yeah,
of
I
people
say
in
don't come
general
for us, young
who,
folk. We still
yeah,
voting.
that's why I said I'm not
I be
going to say
wanting to
that.
vote.
Just do it. It doesn't even take long. It
I'm
doesn't.
gonna think about it. Y'all go vote because y'all votes got ecstasy back, and I ain't gonna lie to you. The city might be up
That's
again.
crazy.
That mean if ecstasy back, that mean it gotta be a law because they said 4 a.m.
Yeah, because it was a law to cut that
Cut
out. Yeah.
all SOBs,
Yep.
which I just found out what the SOB was, thanks to politics. Sexually oriented business closed at 2. So, and you know, you got to think about all the after hours in hookah spots and be mad because now everybody going back to the
Back
titty
to the
bar.
strip club. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
and
that
now
was
the
the
girls can make their
man.
money again. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting tired. Girl just asked me for food. I'm like, hey, girl,
What happened to OnlyFans? They're not doing
uh,
that anymore. Like,
digital.
what is?
I mean, no,
Cause
everybody
see,
ain't eating
that's
on OnlyFans. You know how that's one
they
of them things.
not.
Like everybody a real estate agent, but everybody ain't.
That's
Everybody ain't
true.
still in the right house.
That's true.
Everybody shaking ass, but everybody ain't shaking the right cheek. You know what I'm saying? Something ain't going on. Everybody ain't getting the money. So
That's crazy.
OnlyFans is like everybody riding,
Yeah,
but uh, shit, some of them falling off.
that's
She riding
crazy.
but the money ain't coming quick. I was trying to come up with a good slang, but now because I was thinking about getting into OnlyFans, you know, being an entrepreneur, and I was like, man, could I do that
You could do
for
anything on
6 months without
OnlyFans.
making no money? And I'm like, should I do it now without making no money? So if I ever could just like blow up, you know what I'm saying? But now OnlyFans is like so saturated, but it's still good money for whoever it's good for. And
Yeah.
it's just like with everything you're doing, you know. So shit, bring the strip clubs back. Dallas was falling out. I ain't gonna lie, I've been traveling so much. I can stay home now.
You crazy.
I can stay home.
But tying into that, another reason why voting at your state and local is so important. So I don't know if you heard, but recently Jay-Z went up for a casino that was denied for Times Square,
Mhm.
right? Then right behind that, Nas came and his Caesar's Palace was approved for Manhattan.
That
See,
that just goes to show that Nas is better than Jay-Z.
is it or
Nah, I'm
d-
playing. I don't get into that New York stuff.
Yeah, we not gonna do
I
that
think with
because
Jay-Z
I love
being a
both of them.
billionaire and being a business mogul, I don't know how he got denied, but sometimes it might be timing, or Nas might have went with the right backing, and sometimes the backing ain't money; it's who you know. I don't know how
True,
Jay-Z get
you're
denied
right.
and Nas don't, but maybe his plan was a little bit better.
Could be you make some valid points, or who he was up against with the state and local, whoever was those representatives because they're different. Maybe, right? This is why it's important that you got to vote because when you want things to be done in your city and want things to be approved, if you're not out there voting for those things, they're going to get denied. So that's just a food for thought.
Y'all go vote, and please invite a friend to go vote with you. That way, my vote still don't need to count.
Oh no!
If y'all do this,
stop.
if y'all do this for me, one of y'all votes can count and
You
part
are
of mine.
terrible.
Cause I ain't gonna lie. Then he talking about if we go digital, I vote. Bring the digital stuff over here. We already digital.
Would
you
you
can do
for
facial
real?
recognition.
Would you for
If
real?
it was digital, I could just go on my phone and vote.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Do you think a lot more people that don't vote would just vote just because if it was
If
convenient?
it was just like download the app, yeah, everything we do. Listen, you telling me to get up and go do something when I could do everything else from my house. I can order my groceries from the house.
That's
I can order
true.
my food from the house. I can
That's
order my
true.
clothes to the door. I can shoot, I really can have AAA pull up and put gas in the car. I can
That's
do
true.
everything
That is true.
without getting out the bed. And you gonna tell me to get out the bed and go vote for a dude who probably gonna lose. I mean, I say that.
Please
Go
don't.
vote in hopes that my vote accumulated with all the other people who's just as lazy as me, hoping they got up too.
Please don't be like him. Please. Make sure you register. You got to register to vote, right? There is a deadline to register. Please, please, please. I'm going to be probably saying this every show as long as they let me.
My fault, y'all.
And
I'm trying to be a streamer.
this is what old people do. But this is what old people do when they don't know what they're doing. But yes, please, please, please register to vote. Look up the deadlines in your local city and state for you to register. Don't wait till the last minute. It will be October 1 as of Wednesday. And I think that there's a deadline to vote this month for the November 4th election of this year. Same thing. Once you register to vote once, you are good unless you change your address. So please just register. Just register once.
So what if I already registered? You don't go over to every other election? Why I got to keep registering every
You
election?
don't.
Oh, now I'm registered to vote.
Well, then if you're already registered,
And I'm
then
registered to donate an organ.
you probably shouldn't do that.
I already did. I was younger. I was like, shit, it'd be cool
You
to give
probably
up.
should take that off.
I know, because they going to try to kill me.
Yeah, you probably should
Yeah,
take that
because, you know, I don't smoke I mean, I be getting
You
high
should-
all the time. I smoke whatever is in front of me.
So your organs
You don't
is
want these
terrible.
loves. You don't want these I be eating cholesterol, and then I
Eating
drink oil for
cholesterol?
water. Yeah. Ain't that how you get cholesterol? Eating it? Because y'all don't want these organs. These organs are so bad. I can't even
Lungs
tell
black.
you what. Like, man, you don't want these. Yeah. Now that I thought about it,
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to probably take that off.
Yeah.
But
for
I
sure.
am registered. I registered to vote, but I wasn't even in Texas. I was in school in Ohio, and I registered to vote out there.
Oh, so you can vote for in Ohio? No, but you got a
I ain't
Texas
finna
ID.
fly all the way out there.
No, but just you should be able to go online and add that to register to vote.
Just make it digital.
That is
Vietnam,
digital.
hook
Just
'em
go
up.
online. That's digital.
Oh, you can vote online?
No, but you can register. You can make your enhancements and edits for your ID and things of that nature. Like you could change your address online and have a new ID sent. And when you
Oh,
do
yeah.
that, you can register to vote at the same time.
What if you don't have a ID? Can you do it with a passport?
I'm not sure.
They don't be liking passports because they'll be having an address on it.
Yeah.
They be want to know where you live.
Yeah, they
Because
do.
I be like, dang, the passport should be stronger. I had to give a background check to get my passport. I ain't have to get a background check to get my driver's license.
I know, ain't that crazy?
Yeah, so like my passport should outweigh anything.
Yeah.
But
They do a
care about that.
background check to do global entry too, which is
That's
crazy.
what I'm saying. Like,
Which is
it's
really
crazy.
weird.
And I'm going to Colombia this weekend. I don't know why I
You
just
stay,
start
you stay out
Oxymention.
there. I know why you go out there.
Oh,
No,
no. It is not for that. I go out there for cocaine.
Passport bros. What?
Yeah,
You going to
you thought I
jail.
went out there for the hoes.
You going to
I
jail.
was going out there for the nose. You know what I'm
You
saying?
going to jail.
No, it's perfectly legal out there
It is.
for use. Yeah. so,
Anyways,
yeah, I'm just out there to.
speaking of these other entities,
Mhm.
have you heard who's going to be performing at the Super Bowl?
That's crazy. I said Colombia. Is he Colombian?
No, he's Puerto Rican.
Oh, well, Puerto Rican
Yeah.
is. Oh, he's American.
Yeah. Well,
Nope.
I
Nope.
mean,
He's technically American. So I
Technically,
seen
yes.
somebody say why
Technically.
they got this Spanish speaking man who don't do nothing but like rapping Spanish, performing, and only 14% of Americans speak Spanish. That's a good question.
You don't think it's a slap in the face to like Mexicans and other Hispanics that have been deported? I mean, I know that it's not, because it's not like a 51st state. Like, it is U.S. territory. I get that, but
We didn't deport Puerto Ricans.
no, we didn't. But what I'm saying is because they're legally here, right? But
Right.
with everything that's going on, to have a like, you don't think that's you don't think that's weird? A slap in the face to other?
Because the NFL is America's sport, but it ain't America.
So
Trump is
who
representing America, not the NFL.
so who made that decision? Jay-Z?
They say he on the committee, right?
That's what they say.
And if you think about it, it's great business. Have you seen Bad Bunny numbers?
Yeah.
So
it
if you
is.
want to draw an audience, so the thing about it is the Super Bowl is for the audience that already watches it and for the people who don't watch it. That's why they put them halftime people on there. So if you notice, sometimes the halftime show gets more people than the actual game.
It does.
Everybody don't
absolutely.
like football, but they could like Bad Bunny. So they may not like football, but they like Rihanna. So and then it's about ratings, so they can get the people there, and so they can charge you for your charge you for your commercials.
Mm-hmm.
So if Bad Bunny putting in them type of numbers, and we all know them Spanish speaking countries be having hella people, I wouldn't be surprised if next year they had the biggest Asian star. If they got one. Like if they would have made that, they made that Gundam style. He would have performed. He just gonna have a big enough category,
Right.
catalog.
Right.
But so Puerto Rico being Americans, being a part of the U.S., being our territory, makes it not wrong. 2, the numbers he gonna pull in. So I feel like they not even worried about the game. It's the halftime show. The halftime show is its own thing. Like literally, my mama will watch for the halftime show
Yeah.
unless her teams are playing.
Yeah.
Like I watched the numbers when Rihanna performed. The numbers went up during her show. So at the end of the day, they just trying to draw the audience and draw the engagement. So you want to take the sport and make it more global. So if you want to get Spanish speaking people into the sport, make them have to watch the show to see the show.
I think it's a setup. I think they're gonna have ICE agents everywhere because they know that other Spanish speaking people that may not be Puerto Rican are gonna be there.
You still gotta be able to afford the ticket.
You don't think they can afford the ticket?
Not all of them. Not the illegal ones.
Why not? Because they're not paying no taxes. They got
The-
cash on hand.
Not all the illegal ones.
I'm not saying all.
If
I'm
they
just
get
saying.
the certain illegal ones that can afford them tickets, they was gonna get them anyway for some bigger charges. They try to find the drug dealers then. That's what they try to do. Because I feel like
the
them
bad
tickets,
people, as they say.
them tickets so high. I be thinking about like you gotta like the Super Bowl
They
right
are
now.
high
You
as
see how we talking
shit.
about it right now? You gotta start saving right now. And then you gotta
Last year Super Bowl, you're supposed to start saving
be
for
soon-
this.
exactly. And then you gotta make sure that you cut out a lot of bad habits while saving. So like I don't even eat out on Fridays and Saturdays right now if I want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot. The Super Bowl ticket's high. So yeah, they might be trying to set people up, but I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't be interested in the halftime show. I don't know why they did it either,
Yeah.
but it's done.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it's like, do I care? No, but I do. I've been to Colombia. J
Yeah.
Balvin and him, they love these people.
They
And you never
do.
know who he bring out. You know, every time they put us on stage, we bring people out. So he
That's
might bring
true.
out. I think he got a song with Drake. He got a song with some Americans. So if you want English, he have to bring his English features.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like Champagne Poppy should do it. But hey, I guess we'll just have to settle for Bad Bunny.
We shall see. I know that a lot of us in our community like Bad Bunny, and he has like he has a couple love songs that a lot of people like.
Mm. Who, Bad Bunny got love songs?
Yeah.
How you know it's love? You can understand?
Because you can translate. You can
Take his words and put
closed caption
Oh,
on YouTube.
so you be reading while he rapping. You like
It's just
he be like, what is that, boy? You be like, come here, little mama. You know I love you, baby. I ain't even. That's how you do.
maybe
It might actually help people be bilingual
it
if they put the
could.
captions up.
It could. I wonder if Bad Bunny talks about, because again, I don't really like listen to him like that, but I know he's a huge star.
Mm.
But I wonder if Bad Bunny in his love songs he talks about like what does wifey material look like or stuff like that. Like what do you think it looks like?
It's strict over here.
It's strict.
Yeah, so you know,
No kids. We already know that.
yeah. Wifey look to you look like no kids,
Okay.
no bad habits,
What's a bad habit?
drugs,
No drugs, like
liquor.
not even
So
legal drugs
when
in
something
certain
is a
states.
habit, it's something you do frequently. So
Okay.
I'm cool with what you call them, social, not a social drinker, but nah, because if you social, like this girl was like, I talked to this dancer and she danced, and then she's dancing, she's at work, and she said, I only drink when I'm at work. Well,
Well,
you
you
work
at work a
5-6
lot.
days a week. That's a lot of drinking. Oh, I'm a social drinker. Well, sweetheart, you do a lot of talking, and anything can be a social gathering. So we being social right now, and it's just us two.
Right.
So yeah, I'm thinking like more so like a moderate person, something that don't overdo anything. So yeah, so like when I say habit, it's like, you know, if you make a habit of something, you do it a lot, you know, and so yeah, none of that. Natural beauty, not like you gotta put a whole mask on of makeup and a wig and all that. Cool if you do it. So all my black girls, don't come in the comments. I'm fine if you do it,
But
as
your
long as you can take it
preference.
off and let it breathe and still look good too.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you don't like a lot of makeup.
yeah, for
What about
sure.
if she got like her body done and all that? Is that natural to you?
It's not natural, so no. But however,
Uh-huh.
we gotta compromise.
See
I
this?
can compromise on the BBL as long as it don't smell like what everybody be saying. Like I ain't know such thing as BBL air. As long as it don't smell like that, you know what I'm saying.
Is that
And
true?
I mean, I guess if you taking the wrong fat out the body, I don't know if they
I
taking
guess. Yeah.
the intestines and the shit fats. I
Oh
don't know
God.
the unsaturated fats. I don't know the difference, but
Unsaturated fats is nuts.
nah, if it look real, I'm almost cool. Like even with the wigs and makeup, like I'm cool with makeup. Any enhancement is fine. Enhance yourself. I'm not gonna tell anybody, like you said, now just make it look as natural as it could be to your real
Right.
thing. So if you get overly dramatic, it's like nah. Like I know girls who weigh 120 purposely got fat to 190 just so they can look like a strong 175 with hips and butt and everything. And yeah,
Really?
and then ankles be like this big, and then heels be like this wide, and then they be wondering why when they walking in heels. They
Wobbling.
keep, yeah, wow, you
Wobbling,
drunk?
wobbling,
Nah.
wobbling, dropping like
Yeah.
it's hot.
So as long as it look good, yeah. And then I like educated, smart, and it don't matter if you got a degree, honestly, because
I was just gonna ask
you know
that. Yeah.
that
I
don't
know
really
some
mean
dumb
much.
people who have degrees.
Yeah, exactly, because it's all
Yeah.
about how you apply yourself, not what you know.
Correct.
And I like somebody who's smart. And I don't mind being able to learn a few things and being able to teach you something. If you're not smart, it's hard to teach somebody not smart because you're not able to learn.
Yeah.
Or wherever they call it. They say it's different between being ignorant and retarded or stupid or whatever the word is. And then, yeah, but at the end of the day, my wifey material is based off me, and I feel like only men can tell you what a wife is, because we the one that make you a wife.
I always hear women, and I hear men say these types of things too, right, on the man side. But since we talk about women, I
Uh,
hear women say things like, "Well, I'm a good woman, and he don't know what he got, and I'm a good wife because I cook clean. I cook real good. I take care of my man." They box themselves as a wife because of those checkbox
and
things.
that's the
So,
thing.
what does that like look like for you?
Let me just make sure this ain't the police. Oh, okay.
He said-
All right.
I know, like,
I'll say that. I see
who's
it free
that
video. A
peeping in
little
my
too soon, didn't it?
window?
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
So I be hearing women say that, and that go from all the way back in the day when I'm telling you that traditional stuff be so crazy to me, because you hear women say, "Oh, I cook clean," and doing all this, and think they it's almost like trying to get bragging points for something you're supposed to do. And the only reason it becomes something you're supposed to do is because traditionally that's all the women could do.
Right.
Back in the day, you couldn't work, you
Correct.
couldn't vote, you
Correct.
didn't have a voice. So
Correct.
all you could do was cook, clean, and shut the fuck up. Now
Correct.
we live in an age where women can work and make more than men, can have a voice and be a president. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like how I look at being a woman now is just like being black now. We're talking about all these black rights, and you could be a millionaire now. You couldn't do that back then. What if they
Correct.
still told us, oh, what make you black is being able to only use black only fountains, and you only could go to school to this certain amount, and you better not, go pick cotton.
Mhm.
Everybody wouldn't want to be black. Now everybody want to be a wife based off of old values that change.
Right.
So when I heard this 50-50 stuff, I'm like, no, it should be 100-100. You bring in what you can bring in, I bring in what I bring in. We could do a lot better. Two is better than one at every number. We become one. We don't become half. If I'm doing
Correct.
everything and you doing nothing, we become half.
I'm really tired of the 50-50 conversation. I want it to like die. I really do, because
Yeah.
it's pointless, and people go in circles about that and all that 50-50, because at the end of the day, everybody's 50-50 conversation looks like monetary, and I think that it goes way beyond
And
monetary,
that's what
right?
and that's what I'm saying when I say that, because when I'm saying 100-100, I'm not saying all that gender roles. We're one. Ain't no
Right.
such thing as gender roles. So it ain't no such thing as like, oh, I go to work, she watch the kids. Well, the kids need both parents. So if she
Correct.
need, it's parents teacher conference, not
Right. Not
parent.
mama.
They forget they made it
my
parent
daddy.
teacher conference, but it
Yeah.
really should be parents teacher
Yeah.
conference.
Yeah.
Or if it is the parent, we're both a parent,
Yeah.
not only the mama. So yeah, it's not mama teacher conference. So
Right.
if I need to take the kids to school today because you tired or this and that, or if it's like people. That's why people are struggling, or that's why the women get the man with the money and don't know how to keep him, because he is a man with the money. He paying all the bills. It ain't no keeping him.
Right.
And it
Yeah.
ain't no he trying to keep you because you just can cook and clean. It's too much Uber Eats and food getting cooked and private chefs you can order when you got a man with money. So you being able to cook ain't nothing to me. I go get a maid. So now why I need you?
Because I do agree with you, because a lot of men that I have talked to, I have a lot of guy friends, and they always say like that don't mean shit to them. Like, you coming to cooking and cleaning, like that ain't what I need. Like, I
Yeah.
need some peace. I need a companion. I need, you
I
know
need
what I'm
a
saying?
partner.
Yes.
We in this together. I need somebody
People
to
don't
help
know
me.
what a
Yeah.
partner is.
And that's what I'm saying. So if we both need to work to live the life that we both want to live, we're gonna both work to
Yeah.
live like we both want to live. I'll try to take the ease off of you of the needing to or having to have the best job in the world or work overtime. Yeah, for sure. But if you can go get some money, like why would you pass up a job just because I work? Like we both gonna work
Right.
and we're gonna make it happen. So I think like it can come in. Ain't no gender roles. If I gotta cook the meal because you had to work late, I'm gonna cook the meal. Ain't the kids gonna wait till you get off because it's your role. No, we in this together. That's that 50-50 go for all that. So if you saying 50-50, if you're not 50-50, we're 100-100. I'm gonna put in whatever
Right.
I can put
Right.
in. Like I said, if I gotta fill in anywhere you fill in, you sick, I gotta take the kids to school. Like I'm gonna be like, oh, you sick? Well, shit, that's your job. I don't do that. Like no. The kids
But
need both parents. And that's why
but people do
some
that.
kids be having both their parents in the house and they still don't have that same connection because it was gender roles. It was like, well, the mama supposed to be here for that, or only the daddy there for this. But shoot, my wife, the kid gonna respect her and me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be the
I agree.
backbone, need be, but yeah, she gonna have the same respect. Ain't gonna be like, oh, I do the discipline and she do the cooking and the nurturing. I'm gonna nurture you too. You can come talk to me, and that way
Right.
my baby girl won't have daddy issues. She'll just have a daddy with issues.
Because no, because that's the case in a lot of households. Like the dad is the provider, the heavy provider, and the mom is the nurturer and a provider as well, right?
Mm,
Like those to me, it's still gender roles in that way. Like you both have to put into those children because they're still gonna miss out.
yeah,
I see it every
I'm telling
day.
you, I see people who have both of their parents in the household, and you just wouldn't know, or they so closer with one than the other, and they come
Mm-hmm.
from that separation. Because, like you said, you could be in the I mean, I'm telling you, it be that. So I just feel like that's how I got to be, and I don't want to drag it too long, but yeah, that get old, and I feel like a woman trying to tell a man what makes a wife when he makes you a wife, he gets down on his knee and proposes to you, and he sees you as a wife. Now, yes, basically knowing the basics, but you got to pretty much know for him because what I might deem a wife might not be what this man deem a wife. He might just want you to cook and clean, and that's good for his situation.
Right.
But and that's that. And then when you looking at what makes a good husband, I probably would ask a lady who's been married a long time, what makes a good husband if her husband is good to her? Not asking the I can ask the man because he's now deemed the good husband, but I would probably want to hear from her perspective because she's dating the good husband. But if you prepared to be a husband, I can ask the man because he's the man. He had to be a husband to make
it's
her a wife.
it's a case by case basis to me because if I feel like if I feel like you're a good man to me, you might not be a good man to somebody
That's a
else,
good man,
right?
Savannah.
Because everybody's checklist looks different.
Everybody, that's what I'm
What's
saying. What
important
works
to
for
what?
you?
Yes,
Because everybody don't make the same bankroll, so everybody can't live like they make the same
right,
bankroll.
right.
So you can't be like, oh, he gonna live pay out a bill. Well, if I'm gonna be paying out a bill, we gonna be staying in Motel 6.
I ain't dealing with you.
And we're gonna be driving a 1995 Honda Civic because I'm gonna be trying to keep the bills loaded off me. Because if we just don't happen, we
Right.
have a
If you're the
70% chance of
provider.
not working out, and I'll be there if I can't get none of that money back. And you taking half of my Honda Civic, you can have half in Motel 6. We both don't own it.
This is
You
ridiculous.
know what I'm saying? But we can go build something together, and then it'd be
Yeah,
great to give you half of it because I feel like yes,
yeah.
you're so deserving. I won't feel no way. But a woman go like
I
what's
just
her name? Melissa Bezos. I don't even know her name. Jeff Bezos' wife
oh
became the
yes.
richest woman in the world by
Yeah.
divorce, and then gave all his money to church. Like,
I
oh my
know.
God, bro,
That was
what that man
that was
got to
the
be
biggest
like?
slap his face. Like
That's what I'm saying, and that's what
she,
I ain't gonna do.
so
What did you put in on it? You
she
wasn't with me shooting
hated
in the
him.
gym.
She
She
hated
hated him to the
him.
point she don't even want his money. She just wanted to fuck him over. That's what I'm saying. Just get back to him. Luckily he rich enough it didn't hurt him, but it's like, dang, I know he over there like, man, out of all things you could do with that money,
Yeah.
bro, just give it to me.
I just
That'll really piss him off. He gave it to a nigga, bitch.
You
You
stupid.
got me fucked up. What the new
I-
song, nigger? They gave it to a nigger, bitch.
What?
Hey, speaking of that nigga, man,
Yo,
that's my boy.
that's
Lucci came with a
wild.
hard take.
I think dating is just wild in this day and age, especially with technology and social media and all of that. Like somebody my age, like when I was single, I always felt like I was at the certain age to
Again,
where
she letting us know that she's taking. Shout out to you, dog. You do your thing. Go ahead.
I was before I met him, I was getting to the point to where I felt like
She had to say it again. We heard you the first time.
I almost matter of fact, before I get into that, I need to pay some bills real quick. Hold on, real quick for a sponsor break.
She
Shout
can't
out to
even finish the
Smoothie
story
King
about this.
because we do got to pay them bills. Okay, only 2 locations. Please make sure you patron these 2 locations. The first one at 1205 Arkansas Lane, Suite 200 in Grand Prairie, Texas. The second one at 104 West Pleasant Run, DeSoto, Texas. Smoothie King. Please go and say that
And
Talking
this
in
how
Rhythm
you
sent
know
you.
Smoothie King is good because she was thinking about her good man, and she said, "Hold on, wait." Speaking of paying bills, I
Right.
guess he must pay the bills. I need to pay some bills
He
right now. This
he
is her paying the bills.
he does take care
Smoothie
of me.
King.
He takes
So
real
while
good
she was
care of
thinking
me.
about something good, her good man, she thought about good Smoothie King. I want
Yes.
Smoothie King myself.
But what I was saying was that like at my age before I got into a relationship, I felt like
There they go again. Go ahead. Before you were so amazingly taken.
I almost felt like I was at the age to where I was going to have to settle because I felt like, I was at the age to where that my time was running out, right?
Mhm.
And I think when I was
Your
explaining
window
this,
was closing.
yes, and I was explaining this to some men and some men didn't understand. And I'm like, yeah, because men also feel like that. If you are a certain age and if a man has never married you or never had children by you, then you're almost like bad goods once you get to a certain age. I'm not going to say the 30s, but maybe in the 40s.
For
This is
sure in
how
the 40s. 30s, you
some
got a
men,
little,
right,
you
you
got
have some
second
room,
opportunity.
right? But if you're in your 40s and you have not been married at all, like no man tried to snatch you up, men look at you a
Or
little
if you had
differently.
a couple of failed marriages, nigga look like,
That too, right?
yeah,
That too. Then men start to look at you a little different and don't necessarily want to snatch you up per se,
yeah.
And I could be in that category of a good woman or wifey material, but nobody would ever know because they're like, "Oh, you're how old?" And I had a couple men that would say, "Oh, well, at least you were married at some point." Like that told like if I wasn't married and for the time span that I was married,
They
I
like,
think they
they
would
nobody
just
saw you as a wife?
they would have been like,
Wipe their hands with
you know
you.
what I mean? And I'm like, I really felt like, I'm like, damn, like this window's closing. I almost felt like I was gonna have to settle a little bit, which is a little scary because I used to wonder why when women got to a certain age in their 40s and 50s and being single that they would just take any man just to have a man. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, why would you be so desperate?
Because Drake said nobody wants to be 70 and alone. And
But
when you
that's a
get when
fact.
you get older and you know that you're only going down, like I tell somebody now, they
Yeah.
be like, "Hey, bro, man, my birthday, I'm at the point now where I'm counting down. At first you counting up, but now you counting down. The life expectancy 70. The closer I get closer to that mother, I'm like, woo, that clock turning. But like,
It goes
and
fast.
you passing your best years, so now it's like you either
Yeah.
finna be stagnant because you can work out to try to stay where you at, but some stuff you just can't help. Like right now, I go hoop, I done hit the 30
You
club.
can feel it.
Man, what my knees? I ain't had to never ice my knee. I just went to the store yesterday and I made sure I bought BioFreeze. Like I ain't
Oh, yo,
never had to go
yeah.
get no stuff like that. I was like, where's the BioFreeze? I walked around for 15 minutes looking for that out. And I'm like, dang, that's when you know it's bad. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I got 2% milk. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like I gotta protect this stomach at all costs. Like
You
stuff.
eating different. You
Yeah,
paying
and it's like
attention
some
to what
stuff
you
is
eat and
inevitable
stuff.
Father time.
Yeah.
So when
Yeah,
you
for
get like that,
sure.
you're not even, and then some things, just some stuff you can't control. Like your face gonna get a little more wrinkled or baggy,
Yeah.
and it just come with it. So now you're not as attractive as you once was,
Yeah.
but you're still attractive, but it ain't the same attraction, or you're not the
Yes.
same type of energy. I'm not even the same in bed. So even if I
That's
could
a
win you over in
fact.
bed, shit, I'm gonna have to work a little hard on the other things now. See, back then I ain't have to have good conversation. I had good dick.
I'm not gonna play with
Now shit, girl be like, damn, why you still talking? Come just trying to make sure you know. Before we go, what I'm saying? The conversation might last a little longer than the sex. So I'm just gonna keep going because you can remember the conversation by the time I'm done. Because I'm telling you right now, I used to be like, it'd be so good. I'd be like, ooh, we going another round.
Speaking of that, did you
I ain't never
know
make it to that.
that men have you know how women do Kegels?
Yeah.
There's a man form of Kegels, and
We make the dick throb.
well, what it does is that it helps prolong you as you get older, prolong you in bed, like your ejaculation and things like that.
Drop that game.
This-
Hey, tip this. Players, I got y'all coming. Go ahead, let me know. I wonder how you knew this and we didn't, but go ahead.
Well, I'm
Because your
always a
new
student,
nigga,
right?
your new
No,
nigga taking it.
I'm
Hey,
always a student.
I see why she done shouted you out 5 times. Player, go ahead, give us the tea. I need this,
I'm going to
I
school
can't get
for
that
another
same.
degree, so I'm taking a certain class, and they talk about this in public health, right? And so they talk about tantra, they talk about sexual identity, like they get in depth with all these different categories. So anyway, they talk about I forgot, it's a certain term, but I forget what it's called, but it's basically the male version of a Kegel. So it's certain
Honey pack?
exercises. No, it's just
Oh.
certain exercises that you do, and you can squeeze your taint. Like if you're sitting down, like how a woman does with Kegels, and she just squeezes. Like I'm doing them now. A man can do them.
Wait, whoa. She get right for you, homeboy. Go straight home. She said, I'm doing it now. She prepping that motherfucker up, boy. That nigga, you the goat, boy. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. You confused.
Yo.
Okay, so you Kegling right now. I mean, so
So
the male
you
Kegling.
so like I can do that. Like you could also sit there and do
Okay,
the
what I
same
need to
thing.
do?
So you're squeezing your muscles down there. You no, you're not thrusting. You sit and you're just so like
So I'm
I
just flexing my penis.
no, you're squeezing it in. So like if you were trying to hold your
P.
pee or boot, yeah, like you like you
So I'm just
that's what
doing
you
it.
do.
I can't. I'm on super, so I can't even feel if I'm doing it right now. That motherfucker, it's a muscle, and that motherfucker relax
But
right
yes,
now.
and so if you lay down on the ground like on your back and you thrust up like that's helping these muscles and all of that. So that helps your
Last longer, and it make
yes.
my dick bigger.
I don't know about that, but it does make it helps you last longer as you get older. So it
So my
helps
time's still gonna be
and
shorter, but I last longer for being older.
and not even that, but as a man gets older, he has issues with holding his pee. That it helps with that too, so that you're not having to like pee on
I'm gonna
yourself
look
and
this up
stuff
on
like that.
YouTube because
Yes.
I don't have them problems yet, but I want to be prepared.
Yeah, you can start doing that stuff now. You don't
Mm.
want to ever wait until you start having the issues, right? You want to be it's called preventative maintenance, you know what I mean? So you just want to make sure that you do things like that. But yeah, I thought that was a cool fact for you guys.
I'm on TikTok Live. I'm think I'm gonna hit Unk age because I don't know what's going on. Right now.
What?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I can invite people to my. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, was
But
people trying
fellas,
to
I was trying to give them the game on TikTok too. You
uh
know,
yeah.
fellas, they got male Kegels.
Yeah, you
Just
got
like they got male birth control. At this point, they just gonna make us unisex. I'm telling you.
not even that, but you just got to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just like what you were saying, like when you get to a certain age, you got to think about the things that you're eating, putting into your body. Like all these things matter, right?
Mhm.
Because you want to try to prolong your youth as long as possible. There are things that you can prolong. You looking young, your body's still reacting young as it does, whether it's in the bed or during exercise. All these things you just don't want to wait until issues start happening. Because I know a lot of people like they'll smoke and drink every day. They don't exercise. They eat like trash, and then they
Yeah.
wait till they have all these issues, and then it's too late by then. Also, some people wait till that point in their life to then they want to settle down. Well, I don't. No, nobody wants to be your caregiver at that point.
Nobody want to
So
be your sloppy. Say you done went, gave everybody your best,
right, you done gave everybody your
and now you want
best
me
the
to come over
best.
here and get this cold plate. This motherfucker don't even
You used to
sizzle the
look.
same.
You was in shape with all of them. Then you come over here, you look like
I'm telling you, I thought about
nah.
the wettest ain't even. It's like at first it was like water, now it's like milk. Not even milk. Like what's some like it's wet still, but it ain't the same texture as like how water wet.
Oh God, I don't know.
Like
I don't even know.
you know what I'm saying? Like what's something that feels so wet, but then it gets so
It's
dry.
like sticky.
No, it's like no, it's just it ain't the same wet. It's like they young girls, something in the water. 'Cause you know I got a little cougar, and she
Who?
be oh you know what? We ain't gonna
You do?
got the cameras recorded. You know what? I ain't got
Look,
no
I
cougar
need to
though.
holler at you after this. Cause what?
Yeah, I got a little cougar,
I
man.
want another
Think she about
tea. I want
45
a.
now. She got me by a baker's dozen. She got
She
me.
45. She a
She
year
like
older
that.
than me. Oh, she must look
So you'll
good.
be a cougar to me.
Watch yourself.
Cause I'll be closer to
I'm 44.
okay, but I'll be closer to like somebody in their 20s than somebody in their 40s.
Are you?
For sure.
I think you're in the middle.
I mean, I'm smack dab,
Yeah.
but you will be, and they'll be my little young shit,
Right.
and you'll be my cougar. Say like, what's Unk age and what's cougar age? Like, when you a cougar? I
For
mean,
me, I don't think I'm a cougar until I turn 50. Cause I don't feel like I'm like even. I
you
don't.
know what?
You know what I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
get up there eventually, so we're gonna stretch that back. Cause I remember when 30 was the new 20, now 40 the new 30. So you know what? Fuck it, 50 the new 30. Do everything still work at 50?
Shit, everything still work now.
Oh, okay.
Shit,
Okay.
everything still work like it did.
I just, dang.
So I
50
don't.
just sound like,
It do, but I just don't think that 50 is the same 50 for everybody. I'll say that. Just like 40 ain't the same 40 for everybody.
yeah, shit,
You get
30 ain't the same.
you
I
get
seen a 21-year-old look older than me.
I So I said that to my homegirl a couple weeks ago. We was walking. I said, I be seeing these chicks and they be like in their 30s, like around your age, and they look older than me in the face. Their body still looks young, right? Their body's still tight and all that, but that face, it's
I'm telling you,
aged.
I did pop the balloon. They be having, I be like, yeah, I see some people be like 30. I be like, dang, really young. Then I seen one, they say, yeah, I'm 20 something. I was like, motherfucker, you look 30. Now, what Hustle say? He say, 17. Motherfucker, you look 30.
No,
But
for real.
yeah, it's something in the water, but you just gotta be careful out here and just make sure everybody got their digital ID.
What?
Because, man, these girls looking a lot older and they
Than
be
what they
so
are.
young and
And you
they
do
and they
got to
ain't
be
afraid to lie
careful.
about their age.
Oh, they still do that?
What? My homeboy? You know what? I don't even
No.
want because I
Not your
don't hang with
homeboy,
too many people.
yeah,
Yeah,
but in general, like I didn't know that.
I just seen people get tricked. And I'm talking about like where I
That's not
understood how
cool
you got
though.
tricked. Because first off, how she get in the club where you met her. Second, how she got more ass than half the girls in the club that we know is for sure over 25. And
That's
then
that's
third of all,
scary.
where the fuck is her parents? But you know
That's
what it is?
scary.
The dad was working and the mama
There you
was
go. Bring it on home.
there we go. We leave on
Mama
that
trying to be the
mic drop.
nurturer.
Can't drop this one.
Like you did last time.
That's what it was.
That's crazy. That's scary. Yeah, you're right. Make sure we do need that digital ID. Texas need to be on it. And there was a map that came out not too long ago, and it showed all the consenting age in all the states.
Mhm.
The majority of the states of the consenting age was 14 and 16.
In America?
The majority.
In
Legally,
America.
yes.
So what states are those?
A lot of the a lot of the
So this
states.
is
So all
real
the
law. See how I gotta get
yes.
into
See,
the law and
politics. You
shit.
see,
I mean,
po-
not that I want a 14-year-old, but that's like
no,
I make sure I don't have a 14-year-old out there.
but this is how politics are in
Oh,
every part of your life, right?
that's
Because y'all can be out
crazy.
here getting tricked in so many ways, right? Like so many
So the
ways.
consenting age, so it's still rape, but if the mama say yeah, it's not rape.
No, legally consenting meaning that
She consented to it.
correct
Oh, I thought the parents had to sign up on it.
to get
See, I
married.
know Mexicans. Once you 15, you in a full blown adult.
Kids, yeah,
Have babies, get married, and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
So you saying in some states in America,
That's their
this is really
culture.
true that the legal
Yes.
age is 14, and y'all calling R. Kelly a pedophile, and he probably lived in one of them states.
He did
Wait, time
technically.
out. He lived in one of the states where it was.
No, Atlanta's not one of those states. I think Atlanta consenting age is 17,
So
if
you
I
said he could have
remember.
got off had the girls
If he
consented,
was
and
in a different
it must have
state.
been them Mormon states or something. But then
No,
again,
it's more than you think. I'm gonna have to print it out.
that
Like,
can't be true. I thought that was like nationally. You had to
oh
be 18
no,
or older. I know in
it's not.
Texas you gotta be 17.
It's not. Yes, it's not a federal. It's only like maybe 5 or 6 states that you got to be 17 in the whole United States.
And the rest
Everything
is
else,
18.
the rest, there's like only like another 5, maybe that's 18. Everything else is like
So
16.
it's 35 states possibly
Damn near,
where you could
yeah.
be 14, 15 to get
Yes.
fucked on by a 30-year-old.
That's why pedophilia is so
So why so many people
normalized.
going to jail for it when you can just go to that state?
Well, are they going to jail or are they just having to register as a sex offender?
Now they're going to jail. Then when they get out, they register as a
Where?
sex
Here in
offender.
Texas? Probably, yeah. But not in a lot of other states, they're not.
What Jeffrey took him to Epstein took him. I'm just thinking like if niggas knew that,
Jeffrey went
if you knew
to
you into
jail
little
for other
kids
stuff.
and you can go somewhere where you can legally get a little kid, why the fuck are you going out your way to go to jail?
Because that one
That
so
can't be. That's true.
yes,
I'm glad they don't promote that shit.
correct. But this is why politics is in everything that you do. You just got to be careful.
That just fucked me
And
up, too.
people that got kids need to be very, very careful letting their kids kind of roam and do whatever because to your point,
Somebody showing me major love. Thank you, Lizzie. Shout out to you, Lizzie Marie the groomer. I'm sorry, I'm becoming a streamer overnight.
you know what?
What was you saying?
A streamer overnight is crazy. Are you going to
Mhm.
give us a lesson on how to become a streamer?
Yeah, so first off, what you gotta do is, and I got this from a top streamer. So you gotta get you a camera, get you something that's your
Do you
niche,
need a
right?
camera or can you use your phone?
You still need a camera.
I mean, but you can say your phone, no. A camera's a camera, right?
You're using a camera on your phone.
Okay.
Because you can use your phone and be on the phone and think you're streaming. No, you need a camera.
Okay.
The reason I would say not use your phone is because if you get phone calls, if you're a pretty important person, it's gonna mess up your tape. And you don't
Even
want
if
to
it's
miss
on Do
nothing.
Not Disturb?
If they call twice, then what?
Oh.
Yeah, because you know they can call twice. Yeah. And then you don't want to miss an important call. And
True.
sometimes your phone call might need to be a part of your stream. So
True.
just get you a little camera. It's a camera. I'm gonna give you free game right here. This game right here now. This game. So I normally would charge for this, but y'all can get it for the free 99. It's a DJI Pocket. It do everything any thousands of dollar camera do. It's $800 come with a mic and everything. And it's pocket size, so you can take it to a lot of events and they ain't looking like, why you got this big old camera? Fit in anything. It's real. You get that camera. I would recommend that camera. Like I put on to that. And then, oh yeah, that's my old veterinarian list.
I think the cheap version is like $300 or $500. Because they got different levels to the cost.
Oh, so
I
you know about this?
Yeah.
Okay, and then they got the kickstand and everything. And what
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of streamers do that do have it, you gotta get you a battery pack because you want to not ever shut off. And you just gotta live. Honestly, the best content I've seen is like people live like that Speed dude.
Yeah.
He don't need other people in his content. See, like Kai big in his own right. But Speed might be even bigger in my opinion because his content is literally him just going out doing what the hell he wants.
He went to
He
my
don't-
hometown and
He
tore
came
it
to
up.
Dallas.
But
Here's
he
the
went
thing.
to Oakland. He went to the town and they came outside for him.
People, he don't even tell people where he going. They watching him. He went on a stream for 30 days straight. I think he's still probably doing it. 30 days straight. Everybody just got to find out where he going. He meeting up with whoever he want to. He can meet up with any celebrity. The dude making money. He's racing people. He cutting people hair. He's just living life. He went to the fair. You watching this kid just live life.
Yeah.
And so just find your niche. If it's just people just don't see you live like obviously he big, but his niche was like being athletic. Jumping over cars, running, going viral. Get your clips and just put money into yourself. Even if you got to put a little bit of your money into yourself consistently for a year. It's just like trying to get off in music. It's just like trying to get your business out the ground. If you want people to see it, you got to put it in their face. It's a dude right now that I'm thinking about just going ahead and doing what he do because I live my life the same way. He go out in front of the club. The only difference is he got a recorder. He go out in front of the club and just stand there. He be swagged up. He about 6'8". And he big now. He around all the other streamers. He making money from it. And he just capture women, come up to him, telling him how fine he is. Do you know how many times I got to get security and be like, bro, can you get her off me?
Stop it.
They be like, oh my gosh, body, every beauty needs a beast. Oh my gosh, where's my beast?
And on that note, y'all.
All right, we just leave right there. I'm just saying though, like they really be. You know what? I'm gonna get the cameras out and I'm just gonna basically, fuck it. I just be. He call himself King 68. I just be B64.
Okay.
Hey, bro, can't beat them, join them. I'm joining you, bro.
Well, stay tuned for more on B64.
B64. You know what?
Okay,
I'm
B64.
gonna switch my height up.
Okay.
B66.
Okay, B66.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm over 6 foot. I make 6 figures. I got at least 6 inches of dick. And
All right.
Oh,
and on
all
that note, baby, we is out.
we
Good
out.
night.
Body the beast. Every beauty need a beast. Gone.